Hey guys, it's Sweetgood659 here, or you probably better know me as Maddie, because that's usually what I go by. I just wanted to let you guys know, in case there was any confusion, that this was a live stream that I had done, which is why you're going to see that at the end of every video, it's just going to cut out. And then on the next video, it'll start right back up where I left off. So that is why. It's because it was a live stream. I could not do any outros unless I literally sat and did my whole YouTube speech at the end of every time I took a break at like 30 minutes. So wasn't going to do that. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Much love. Follow me on Twitch if you don't already. And then if you're here, YouTube, duh. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, give me game suggestions. I love to hear from you guys. I have a Discord server if you want to join my community. I would absolutely love it. I have a lot of great people in there already, and I'd like to get to know everybody. So again, much love, and please enjoy the videos. I'll see you all later. Bye. But I usually like where it sits because it's effective. Also, ego points. I don't know why, but there's ego points. So that's funny. Let's jump into this. I started playing this a little bit at one point. Um, like just on my own. I played, I think, the very beginning of it, and that was it. So I know nothing of what's going to happen. Have you seen the reconstructions in the? Oh. Okay, never mind. Just talking about bonuses. June 18th, 1935, Parrot's apartment in London. This does have subtitles.
Some post for you, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police? Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for Andover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra. A, B, C.
Extra? Is that
It's some sort of joke.
Etc.?
Maybe. But
Extra,
please
etc.
remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
Ooh, spooky. Wait, did they just like show us who the killer was? Oh, I see. It's just like a little tip thing. It's like, have you seen this? Have you seen that? So I didn't miss anything important. I've never been on a legitimate train. I got on these.
It's here, Poirot. The murder took place in this street. Grim place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings. The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
Let us try not to get our shoes wet.
I was on like a subway, like train sort of. When I was visiting my mom in West Virginia, we were heading to Washington D.C., and so we took the tram. I think it's what it was called. Okay, when the cursor changes, keep holding to the click and move the cursor to a desired location. Okay, so I could just spin. Okay.
Don't dilly-dally, Poirot. Japp will be waiting for us.
Alright. What's this?
Dash! A puddle. How clumsy.
Okay. God, I didn't know he was gonna get so upset about a puddle. Did you go chat? talk. Oh, alright, I forgot I had to
Over
hold it
here,
down.
it's Hastings and Poirot. You missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
At what time?
Let me just check.
Okay, take advantage of the moments when the person you are with is busy in order to observe him and her. You will obtain clues about their state of mind and personality. Left click and hold on Jap. Then hold and move to the left to select. Okay.
Is Jap being too relaxed? Let us find the clues that prove it.
Okay.
Jap is in a good mood. I bet he thinks he's already caught the culprit.
Let's see. Don't be a cocky motherfucker.
The last customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 5:30. The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
What type of woman was Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s, married but separated, no children.
Her husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
Oh. Ooh. Ah, that's way too obvious.
A little too easy, don't you think?
Yes,
You like complications, don't you?
of
Well,
course.
this time you may be disappointed.
Oh.
Peut-être. May I examine the crime scene?
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
That little mouse. Okay, so put on the right hand corner of the screen. Okay, so that's what I was wondering what these were. Little gray cells. Here are okay. So I like games that have this kind of stuff. Okay. Here you are, or yeah, here you are making Perot's little gray cells work. The aim is to answer the questions he asks himself by establishing the links between the clues in order to deduce a answer. I love deducing. However, the cursor is over clues to see their descriptions. Click on clues with the left mouse button to select or deselect them to answer the question. Alright, so the body was found at 11 a.m. and no objects of value for sale in this shop. So that would definitely be number one. I don't know what these other clues are, so we can't make his little cells work. What's this? He owns a tobacco shop. Married to Fran Asher, she lived alone. She was killed in a tobacco shop by a blow to the back of the head. Yep, okay, about 50 years old in Andover. Inspected the crime scene. I did not click that, but okay. What about you, man? Who are you?
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
Oh, right, that's my assistant or something. Collect equal points by acting in the same way as Hercule Poirot. Oh my goodness. Observe.
Red liquid is oozing.
Oh, sorry. Red liquid is oozing.
No, it's just some strawberries that are losing their juice. They probably come from the fruit and vegetable shop opposite.
Interesting. So she bought some strawberries?
It's not just any railway guide. It's an ABC.
Ooh. I mean, we did get a thing that said ABC. Is there anything to find? I figured there would be something to find in
It's
it.
open at the letter A.
Oh, I guess I had to click.
There are no prints on the book. The counter is covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them.
Almost like they did it on purpose. How do we explain the presence of the ABC guide on the counter? Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at her.
She has a packet of play cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell?
I'm guessing place
This
is
poor
like
woman's head
brand.
is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood. This poor woman's head is resting in a very even...
She's holding something.
The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop store. Many customers must have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped up.
Yeah?
I can't see any other mark on the floor. She just has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds
I'm
or
just kind
signs
of
of
clicking on
struggle.
things. Okay. Check the register. I'm not French, sorry. Objects hide secrets behind complex mechanisms. It is up to you to decipher them in order to find what they are hiding. Observe the object from all angles by holding the click and moving the mouse. Zoom in by clicking on the part of the object with the left button of the mouse. Zoom out using the right button, or click on the arrow icon. Some elements move by holding the left click of the mouse and moving it.
The
Okay.
tail does not appear.
Oh wait, sorry, I cut you off, my guy. Open.
Something is preventing the drawer from opening.
Hmm.
Ah, a mechanism.
Oh, sorry. Pop.
The till is full of money, but there is something strange. Something is hidden underneath. Something is hidden underneath.
Yes, thank you. But
I need to find the code.
oh. Dash 2. Okay, so blank 528. 852. There we go. Pop.
This must
A
be the
key.
key to the back of the shop.
I did it. Alright, we can answer. Okay. To use an object name on the side of the. Sorry, sometimes I want to read too fast. Sighted on to an element in the scenery or a person. The objects that you stock in your inventory can also be examined more closely. To do this, click on an object in the inventory. So, this, I can look at it. Why would I need to? I don't know. But I can. Neat. We can answer some questions. Theft is not the motive. You know why? There's no objects and there's still money. Yep. Theft is not the motive of the crime.
The motive is definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied.
Ooh, I won a trophy. Nice. Was Miss Archer killed on sight? feel like there's okay, so there's a missing clue for that. How to explain the presence of ABC murder? This one needs 3, and these 3 will not do it. Okay, so the letter is definitely one of them. So we need more clues. I don't think there's anything else here.
There are cigarette packets in a mess on the shelf. There are cigarette.
Okay. So, yeah, let's go. Door.
The door is locked.
Huh? Oh, wait, drag. Open the door! Ooh, stuff. Wait, was she moved?
Blood. Did
Interesting.
Alice Asher suffer from nosebleeds?
What's this?
An inscription in German. Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher. The Ashers were a lovely couple.
I need to stop clicking! Dang it. Okay, so I looked at that. There's this. Yes, thank you.
What a strange box. It looks like you have to slide the slats of wood to open it.
Ooh, looks like fun.
It is blocked.
Yeah, let me turn it. How does this work? Where does it start? You?
It is blocked.
Okay.
It is blocked.
So not you. Ah, here we go. Under here.
This button appears to activate the mechanism.
Oh wait, no. No. Boop. No. Keep wanting to, sorry, I keep wanting to right click. To,
It is blocked.
get back out, it's okay. Ah, I see.
That should do it.
Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, how many mechanisms is there?
A necklace of bright blue stone. Who is this young woman?
Is it her?
To my dear Aunt Alice, Mary Drower.
Have you found anything?
The victim has a niece. We must find her.
Agreed. Okay. Mary Dower, Ashley's niece. Well, with that pool of blood there, she definitely was killed on sight. And I know that for sure. Oh my goodness. I'm getting ego points for him checking his mustache.
This interior is very simple.
Mm-hmm. Very simple tap. An old stove. Okay.
Mrs. Asher lived very simple.
She did live very simply. The puzzle. Ooh.
Such a pretty decoration should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry.
Ah, I see. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's see.
I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked.
Really?
It is blocked.
Okay, it's gonna be like the box where I did something and now I can access something else. Oh, can I push the buttons? No, okay.
It is blocked.
Which one? There are multiple. Oh, I see. Hmm.
It is blocked.
Yes, blocked. Thank you. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's can I look at these?
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move.
I see. Okay, so you need to be like that. You need to be exactly how I have you. You need to be facing up. Oh, I guess the other one was in place. Oh, what's this?
Medicine. Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher, Andover Morley Laboratory, London. It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
Maybe she wasn't so modest after all.
From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint. Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
I'm guessing 11 pounds is a lot. Okay, so I've already checked that and that. I feel like there might be some stuff I missed.
There are cigarettes packets.
Look there. Look there, look there. Ah.
The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene. Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
Hello, man.
So, Poirot, any news?
You barely
So,
moved
an ABC guide with no fingerprints, but prints all over the counter.
Normally, the tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
I think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
Yes. I have looked everywhere. Another clue. Talk to the woman next door. She was killed on site.
Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt.
Really? Is that almost doesn't feel right? Got it.
The murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Okay. So now... Look at
4
this bottle.
pence a letters, a lovely large letters, 4 pence only.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
I bet. I'm like, let me just step
This
up
woman
here
appears
real
to
quick.
be a smoker.
Wow, really? What gave that away? Wow, Peru.
She's a big smoker.
Harry
She must
out,
have
Peru,
been a
whatever.
customer at the
Like,
tobacco shop.
Wow.
Your strawberries appears to be rather soft.
Soft? The cheek of it. What are you trying to say?
Am I making her mad?
Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
Horror.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your accent and your odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I
Wow.
suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
Accuse her of making fun of you. What? I want to do that, but no.
Please try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache?
Well, it is a glorious moustache.
Come on, move along now. You're scaring away my customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous. I know that Alice Asher bought strawberries from you yesterday.
Well, you know more than I do then.
Really?
Run along now. I have work to do.
Why are you so difficult? Damn.
Oh, you again? I've nothing to say.
Bottle of vinegar might as well be a bottle of wine.
Strawberries, 6 pence a pound.
Hey, Poirot,
Fucker.
is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort
Yes.
her out.
No, please, leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
Oh,
I
well, I'll
found
get
the
her the
victim's
dog,
niece.
alright.
She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
Wait, did you walk her past her aunt's dead body? Oh my god, please tell me that they moved her body. Oh, good.
Jap had the body removed out of respect for the
Thank
victim's
you.
niece. His attention is commendable.
Yeah. Sometimes he won't finish his sentences, even if I don't click anything.
Is her grief sincere?
Yes? Seems so.
She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile.
Fragile. She's fragile, you guys. Can I look at her more?
Please excuse me, Mademoiselle Drower.
No, no disrespect, madame.
You are very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Ask her aunt had children, deduce that the inheritance is for her. Wow.
Your aunt did not have any children, is that correct?
No, she was separated from her husband.
What do you think about Franz Asher, your aunt's husband?
Ugh.
He never left her alone. Poor aunt. She used to drop by all the time and make a scene.
Ask if Alice was afraid of her husband, or ask if she ever thought the husband would go through with his threats. Ooh.
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Worse would have been a solution. Ask if Alice was alright. Yeah, let's ask about
Your
divorce.
aunt should have asked for a divorce.
Oh, no, sir. My aunt had principles.
Well, your aunt's principle have led her to
Jesus
the morgue.
Christ. Well, are you saying that if she got a divorce, her husband wouldn't have killed her? My goodness, Perot!
Hastings, please see this young lady home. I fear that it's quite impossible to finish our interview at present.
Poirot, what have you done? I've never known you be so brutal.
I'm sorry. I got an achievement called Dolly Mustache and Small Donkey. What? Well, I mean, since I'm being a jerk, might as well stop and check on myself. Oh my god. Perot, you fiend. Whoa! Hey, buddy. Is that the husband?
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Smack the crap out of it is what I do. No, I'm kidding. I would never hit someone.
He's not.
No, I want to observe.
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about her possible debtors and creditors. Bodley, the fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information.
Oh, good. That's one way to deal with her.
A box
Silky
of new
legs.
stocking.
Ooh, saucy.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Is there something I could do in the back to do it? No.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Yes. Oh, vinegar outside. Said it could wake the dead. He's not dead, but, you know, close. Wow.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
Yes, can I has? Establish a timeline during which Mrs. Asher was killed. Well, not at the moment, I don't think. Or, well, you only need 2, so it'd be these 2, I believe. Wow. Really? Can we reduce this time range and why? We can determine what she was doing. Oh, well. Maybe? Well, I guess those
The
2 were.
murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as she turned around to serve him.
Alright, now, lady. Shall I either A, accuse her of selling rotten fruit, or B, accuse her of murder? Why? Give me a second to take a screenshot of this. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Shall I insult her or insult her?
I am accusing you of the murder of Mrs. Asher.
It wasn't her.
It wasn't me!
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine.
I see.
She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough.
Wow,
Handbook has
rude.
saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
Yeah,
In that
basically what you
case,
done.
I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
Did you see anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing. There was a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
See?
You were not allowed.
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir.
Wow.
What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
Wow. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Oh, sorry, we already solved that. It's, time range. Well, now that I've established timeline, let's see. So I like how we can just kind of sift through. It's weird that he was afraid of his wife. Smokes. Owns Alice 10 pounds. Alice also owed her money. Yes, let me take that.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Well, it's a good thing me and Alice have something in common now. This is what I'm going to use to sober up her husband. Oh, I should have
Mes amis,
examined him.
I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
Yep.
I've been talking to the neighbors, and
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
no.
Bien. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
I'm going to stare at you for a minute.
This man is in rather a bad state.
Dang, look at his eyeball. And his mouth. And his knuckles. Oh, I guess I can't look at his knuckles. But look at the knuckles!
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Bar fight. Eee. Gotta do some things around real quick. There we go. Let's have a conversation, sir.
What were you doing yesterday at the time of the crime?
Can't recall.
You had been drinking again.
The occasional slap, sir, that's all.
And you cannot even remember how you ripped the coat?
I got it stuck in a door.
Uh-huh. Make fun of him being beaten up.
Asha, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
Oh, what a lie.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything.
Yes.
Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and
was
check
quick.
that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he is not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Ooh, reconstruction. Wahoo! Trophies! Alright. Reconstruct the crime course of events by selecting the actions the killer may have executed. Ooh. Neat.
The killer enters the shop.
Uh-huh. He advances.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer.
Uh-huh. And then...
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
He then places the ABC on the counter before leaving.
Yep.
The ABC was not found like that. We are not far from the solution, Hastings. Would you mind if we thought about it a little more?
No, I thought turn around meant... Oh, well, my bad. When it said turn
The killer
around,
enters the shop.
I thought it meant like the killer turned around. Yes, he advanced.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer.
And then he asked for cigarettes.
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the ABC upside down before leaving.
Don't know why, but
Everything appears to match the crime
I
scene,
guess
mon
you
cher
can
Hastings.
see that it's
That is
ABC, but-
exactly what happened.
Wahoo. Neuron.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
Got a achievement. Cupid
The
bow
crime was
mustache.
committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
Wait, what?
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
Oh, yes.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
We
I will go and see.
let him kill more people, and then we will figure out the shit.
Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
Achievement unlocked in newspaper.
It is not the right time.
Alright. New thumbnails. Ooh. Paper.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The Andover affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC.
I see.
The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
I see. What is this? Thinking.
Let us examine this more closely.
What about the eyes? The way the eyes are written?
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
And the W.
The W is not printed properly. However, the characters in the two words do not match.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
see.
The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Mm-hmm.
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Like the
Yes,
eyes?
this I is weird.
This eye is weird.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Like the W?
The W is not... Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Really? Brilliant!
Both letters were written on the
Brilliant.
same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked.
Mm-mm.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Time to work on the little gray cells. What's special about the Andover murder? Well... Andover ABC Guide, and her name was called Asher. Squalid neighborhood? I think that was the good one. Okay. I mean, I don't know, this one lit up. I'm guessing that must have been the other one.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector
I guess
Chap. I will explain there.
You can select wrong stuff. But, alright, you guys, I am going to be right back, which this will actually end up being the end of my first episode for YouTube. I'm going to keep it an hour long. But, I am going to get me some more to drink. And when I get back, we will solve more crime. So, hold on tight, sleuths and sleuthettes. I will be right back.